What's up, people? Welcome back to Television Kicks, man. How's everybody doing? Happy New Year! It's our first time seeing us back for the new year. Um, Say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking and rolling with this. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Let's see if Nell is alive. If everything. Nell, are you alive?
I'm alive.
What's up, Rhonda? I see you in the chat.
What's popping?
What's up? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Make sure y'all say something in the chat so we can see who's all rocking and rolling. Welcome to episode 175 of Teller Made Kicks. It's our first episode of the year. Make sure y'all tune in next week for we'll do what the fuck is this shit called? Smash Wednesdays. We'll do Smash Wednesdays next week, man. What's up, Tiny King? What's up? I see everybody in the chat. How you doing, good brother?
I'm good. Yo, special shout outs to you and the ladies last night. That was an empowering prophecies. Learned a lot. Got an opportunity to sit back and digest. It's always good to open up the year with some great conversation and some good information. Shout outs to you and the ladies. Shout outs to Slaughter Gang.
Thank you, good brother. Shout out to Slaughter Gang. Shout out to See No Stress, and shout out to Nadine who joined me last night. If y'all missed the prophecies last night, go check that out. The topic was what's on your checklist. So that's on the Teller Media Incorporated channel. If anybody missed that, go check that out. No, I think I want some smoke.
For who?
I think I want some smoke. Man. I think I want some smoke. I think I want some smoke, man. 2025.
Okay.
And I just want to let the people know when you violate, I am a person who demonstrates.
Okay.
So when you violate, I am a person who demonstrates, man. Like, cause I wasn't bothering nobody. I was minding my own business, chilling. That's what I'm saying. I was minding my own business, chilling. Mm-hmm. Now, people may not know, but our last episode, I was getting hit with. Your numbers are dropping. My numbers are dropping. Wait a fucking second. When have my numbers ever dropped? My numbers will never drop.
Somebody said that to you about the show?
Yes.
This show?
Yes. My numbers will never fucking drop. I just want people to know that Nell will tell you, Ish will tell you, even if somebody can find KD, they will tell you. I'm a proponent of not doing live shows.
Yeah.
They will all tell you this. All the live efforts is for y'all. It has always been the lowest part of the channel. But we do live shows for the people.
Yeah, for sure.
We do live shows for the people. So we don't have to do live shows. We're here to give y'all information and to, want y'all to be participating and things of that nature. So I'm just saying I was minding my own business, no? I was minding my own business. All I'm saying. All I do is come on here and help people. They have questions, I help them. And I don't know why that was even said to me. I like Erica Badu says, I'm an artist. And I'm sensitive about my shit. So please keep it to yourself. Like, please keep it to yourself. That's all I ask. That's all I ask, man. That's all I ask, man. But we can start the show. I just wanted to get that out real quick because I was confused. I was confused.
People gonna say what they gotta say. You just gotta let it roll off your back.
I was confused. What's up, Ish? I see you in the chat.
What's up?
Yeah, I was confused. What's up, Helen? What's up, Diana? What's up, everybody? How's everybody? How was your New Year's, man?
It's great. It's been going great so far. I had the little bug that was going around. I'm glad we didn't have a couple.
Oh man, you had the flu?
I had whatever the hell was going around. I'm just turning the corner from it, but I'm glad. We had them 2 weeks right there from the Christmas to the New Year to now because I was going through it. But I'm alive. I'm well. I'm healthy. Shout out to my mom's birthday. It was yesterday. Capricorn season is definitely
Capricorn
in
season, y'all already know what it is.
thanks, bro. I wanted
Shout out to all the Capricorns, man.
to
It's happy birthday, all my birthday is next week, y'all, on Wednesday.
what up. You got a big your birthday is a big deal, huh?
So my birthday is a big deal. My birthday is a fucking big deal. It's a holiday. My birthday is a big deal, people. I'm sorry that is that way, but that's what it is. I didn't make it that way. I was just bored that day. I was just bored that day. My birthday is a big day, so my birthday is next Wednesday, where we will be doing Smash Wednesdays, man. So make sure y'all tune in and just come on and say happy birthday to your boy,
Sure.
but happy birthday to your mom as well, man.
Thank you.
And we're gonna get into the show, people. If anybody has any questions, please put those in the chat and in the comment section. Like I said, this is an educational show. We are here to help the people and give out information. Make sure y'all are in tune to what's going on in the sneaker world. Welcome to TaylorMade Kicks and all that good stuff, man.
We've been talking about this for a minute now, and we are finally in the middle of it, like in the beginning stages of 2025. We've been hitting y'all all over the head in 2024, what's coming out in 2025. And this weekend right here is the weekend that starts the releases of all releases. And that's the Jordan 3 Black Cats.
Okay. So if y'all don't know, this year is going to be a huge release year. The end of last year, it kind of slowed down a little bit, but that was because they were prepping for a big 2025. So, like Nell said, these Jordan 3 Black Cats are releasing this weekend. Is it Saturday?
Yes, Saturday. This Saturday.
What's the retail price?
210.
210 on the retail price, everybody.
10.
210 on the retail price, man.
Which, you know, is going along with what a lot of the new Jordans is going for that they releasing or retroing. But these right here are the Black Cat 3s. I know we always been hearing about the Black Cat 4s, but these right here are the Black Cat 3s. See, how you feel about these?
I'm torn. I'm torn on them. I'm torn on all Black Cats, but I understand like the wave or the emphasis on them. I understand why people love them. People love all black sneaker. When it comes to these in particular, I think it's a fire sneaker. It's just not a sneaker for me, but I do think it's a fire sneaker.
Yeah, it's a fire sneaker. Again, I'm out on this one as well. Threes, if it ain't a cement, I'm not really not focused on it. But this right here is a cool shoe. You know, it's gonna look good for the kids and to me the ladies.
Right.
I could see this rock and roll well, but for me, I'm out on these.
Right.
I'm gonna play the sideline this weekend on these.
I don't know where they're gonna fall as far as reselling, but Black Cats normally do well in the resale market. The market's been finicky right now. Man.
Very finicky. As we've seen from the releases of this Christmas time,
the Columbia 11s and the Jordan 3, the OG Jordan 3s.
we still got a lot of sneakers sitting on shelves in stores.
Right.
So could this be the newest trend? Nike is not mad at it. They said. Nike said they are actually.
I'm not mad at it either because the shit is available.
Absolutely, they want to make it available to the mass public and not just to resellers. And Nike is oversaturating the market with these the latest releases that they've been doing, and they following the trend. We'll see if this Jordan right here follows the trend of another one that was mass produced the way that we think the last couple of pair have been.
Right. I see Helen in the chat asking, "How do the 3 runs?" What's your take first? And
they run small. I always get a size up, so I'm a 9.5 historically. I definitely get 10s now on a lot of the sneakers, just because they are retros and the leather fits a little different than they used to when they first came out. Right. I just always just have size up, regardless if it's true to size or it's it runs a little small. I just want a little comfort in the shoe now. So I get a size, I have size up. But the 3s historically have been a smaller kind of because of the narrow design.
That's what I was gonna say. That it's a narrow shoe.
For sure. So if you want a fence, Helen, thinking about getting these, I would definitely say get a half a size bigger, and you won't be disappointed.
Um, my take is if it's an OG colorway, I normally go true to size. But if it's not an OG colorway like this, yeah, I would say go a half size up. But the Jordan threes, like no, and I was saying they do have a narrow construction. So if you were used to Jordan threes or whatever, you would know that they, if you got a wider foot, go a half size up.
Yes.
But
And if you're a Jordan 3 fan like we are,
right,
the heel of the shoe, that part that comes all the way up where the back of your heel would rest,
right,
kind of can be a little cumbersome there.
right.
So that can kind of get in the way because of the hard plastic that's on the back, and that goes all the way up, it can kind of give for a hard backing, and that sometimes that gives on other sneaks. This doesn't. So, you just want to be cognizant of making sure that you have a comfortable pair of sneaks on. So that's why I say go a half size up.
Yeah. So, this sneaker releases on Saturday. What's that? The 11th.
The 11th. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on the 11th this Saturday. So make sure if you haven't put in for any raffles on Foot Locker, Dick's, Champs, all those stores, they will be available on the Nike and Sneakers app. They will go live, I believe, around 10 a.m. on Saturday. If anybody wants to hit on these, would you say the retail price was
I
again?
was wrong. It's actually 200. I said 210,
Okay.
but they're actually going for 200. I'm on the sneakers app right now, and they're saying 200.
All right, so they will be released for 200. I don't know if it's going to be a hard get, but I think they should have enough to like the last couple of releases. Sneakers have been available, so just make sure that you are prompt and that all your information is correct if you want to hit on these sneakers when they drop, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I think I do have one thing to post for sneaker check. I mean sneaker court, and then we'll get into it. And make sure y'all also tune in next week because I will have a brand new intro for the show.
Nice.
I will have a brand new intro.
And it's been 3 years.
It's been a time. It's been a time. Time is flying.
Time is flying. Like 3 years ago, we started this, and look where we at now, man.
Time is flying. We will be on our way to 200 episodes soon.
Yeah,
so that is a huge deal. I would like to say that this is the greatest sneaker show around, and this is why I tell y'all because a lot of people be like, "T, you so cocky." Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you why this is the greatest sneaker show of all. Because a lot of times people hold information because they don't want you to get shit. we're going to share the information with y'all. Absolutely. And tell y'all what's what and how to get it and when to get it and X, Y, and Z. And also, if you watch other sneaker shows, they really wasn't there when the shit was happening. Like I grew up in it. My first pair of Jordans, Jordan 3s. Mm-hmm. I've been there since sneaker culture like really began. So that's why I would say that this is the greatest sneaker show. But to each his own. Whatever they want to say. How would you define it?
I say it's very successful. We've been in it since creation. These ain't just new sneakers that we just seen because they hot and they trendy. We've been a part of this since we were coming up. Right. It only has gotten bigger and better. So I commend the both of us for the fortitude and the stick-to-itness that we put into it. And who said you can't have success with who said that?
I cannot. All right, people. This is the only thing I have for sneaker court this week because it's been snowy here. And I've been trying to stay out the way. Yeah. It's been snowy and cold, so I've been trying to stay out the way. But I will call these the Home Depots, man.
Oh, shit. They the Nashville joints.
I will call these the Home Depots.
Damn, they crazy.
So y'all let us know what y'all think about these on Sneaker Court. Yeah, that's a bad job.
The road.
That's a bad job. That's a bad job, man. Y'all let us know in the chat and in the comment section. Are y'all rocking with these or no? No, how you feel about them, man? You gonna grab a pair?
So I feel like these shouldn't
You
even
can wear
be.
these in the snow, man.
Man, I'm not wearing them. I don't even want to stand behind him in the line, man. He be done kick somebody's ass with them Jones.
That's a fact. That's a fact. If you see somebody out with this kind of shit on,
Stay
to
away.
go the other way. That's what I was say.
Right.
Stay away. Go the other way. I don't know if it's a boot or a sneaker. Hell, I think it's like both combined. But yeah, like I was saying, if you see somebody out with something like this on, please go the opposite direction or keep your distance because
Facts.
there's some Unabomber shit.
It's like they live with a wild out.
That's a fact. There's some Unabomber shit. So be mindful, people, if you see something like this out and about. And that was our edition of Sneaker Court this week.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody ever sees anybody outside wilding or any craziness, make sure that y'all snap a pic real quick and send it in to me or Nell or just post it on the page. And everybody should be subscribed to the TaylorMade Kicks channel by now. Make sure y'all hit that loud bell notification so y'all don't miss nothing. I will be dropping a new video soon describing or running down all the sneaker terms because a lot of times people be confused when we say stuff like dead stock or full size run and shit like that. So, right. So I'm going to be dropping a video soon to explain all the sneaker terms in detail, so y'all know what's going on when we say certain things, man.
For sure.
All right. Did anybody do anything right today?
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all the people that posted.
We had a lot of people that posted in the chat. Two of my favorites hit the actual message board. Let's show some love to one of our hosts yesterday on the Prophecy Sit on Stress. She posted a pair of Prada cups. She said these are on her wish list.
All right, so while I'm trying to pull it up, tell the people what was the topic.
So the topic was, let's go back. What's on your wish list for 2025 this year? What's on your wish list?
It's going to be a big year for sneakers this year, and the prices seem to be working in our favor. So this is the right time if you're trying to bust a move.
Absolutely.
And grab something, people. We're trying to put y'all on to some game. This is the right time if you're trying to bust a move and grab something. This is the time. All right. Shout out to See No Stress for posting these. This is the bougie section, so I'll let Nell take it away.
Right, buddies. Always this is actually not a new sneaker. Actually, a lot of the newer crowds, the younger crowds are starting to, dig back in the crates of ours.
Right.
These at one point were the sneakers to have back in the late '80s, early '90s. Everybody had a pair of Pradas on. Not even late here, like in the '90s, because we was in school wearing these. These was our prom sneaks.
Right.
We was wearing these with polo shirts and Guess jeans with the pencil pocket. So the American Cups have made it, has made a triumphant return. A lot of the youngsters wear these at their proms. They wear these with suits. Shout outs to Mike, who will be on tomorrow for Game 7. Whenever I go check him out at Neiman's, he always got a pair of Pradas on.
So he think he the Prada king now. Yeah. He think he the fucking Prada. Shout out to my brother Mike, man. He think he the Prada king now, man.
But these price tag on these is $895. That's a ticket on these sneaks right here, $895. You can definitely get you a pair of saucy. Come in plenty of colors, and they hot.
Yeah, I'm not mad at these. I'm not particularly into like the bougie section or like I would wear these. The only problem that I won't wear them is because everybody wearing them right now.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be against having a pair of these. I just don't want a pair right now because it's the wave right now.
The wave, yeah.
Yeah, it's the wave right now. So Yeah, these are do run 895 up to like 1,000 depending on which colorway. How
Hmm.
would you say that these run
True to size.
now? Okay.
They European cut, so you got to know your size and number. So if you're like an 8, you're probably like a 42. Don't get me the lion, but nines, something like that. So, when you go to the store, you actually might say that you are a size and a size down.
Right.
I typically wear a 9.5. When I get these, I get an 8, just because they run a little bigger. They cut a little different. They cut European sizes, so a little different measurements.
All right, but shout out to See No Stress because these do look very cute on girls. These do especially look cute on girls.
Not her budget.
Don't tell her say that, but that's a lie
Got
because she always say if I see it, I like it, I'll buy
it.
it. She coined that phrase,
Yeah.
so stop it, Helen, stop it. Stop it, Helen. Yeah, so these do come in a lot of different colorways, and you will be able to find these, like Nell said, at places like Neiman's. What is it? What's the other stores?
Facts.
Saks, Nordstrom's, all those kind of shits like that. You'll be able to find these products, man. Shout out to See No Stress. What's up? Who else?
Another big release. I know people are waiting and clamoring for this shoe. This shoe became big during the pandemic. This shoe went crazy. Why? Who knows? But the Black Cat fours that
Okay.
come from our homie, our friend down in Tennessee, Angie. She said she got these on her wish list. She can't wait for these to drop because she's getting her a pair. I think she and along with a whole host of others are looking for this shoe. I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
Shout out to Angelia. These are the Black Cat fours. Um, like I said, it's a prominent sneaker. This sneaker will do extremely well on the resale market. Everybody's going to want these, so I would say try to get a pair early if you can, or make sure you are prompt. What's the release date? You saying a release date on these yet?
Release date on these. Let's see what the release date is. Why they take something stupid like November? Just because we want them.
So I like the OG four colorways, but I wouldn't be mad at having a pair of these. I wouldn't be mad at having a pair of these. Fours is my favorite number when it comes to Jordan. So I never really think you can go wrong with any color, especially if you love an all black sneaker.
Absolutely. So it's saying the Black Cat 4 will return this year. It's going to be 215. Um,
What's up, Maryland? I see you in the chat. We was off for the holidays, Maryland. We was off for the holidays. We let y'all live, man. We let y'all live.
Not a release date yet. Set to release sometime this year in 2025, and it will retail for $215.
All right. She's saying that it says something about a holiday release. So normally, if it's a holiday release, that can get a little tricky because it could be Thanksgiving. It could be normally Christmas is for the 11th, so it could be Thanksgiving. It could
Easter.
be it could be Easter. It might even be like something crazy like Valentine's Day or
It
something.
might.
You just never know. You just never know. But yeah, I'm not mad at
Oh, and I know Nike is very strategic. They love hyping and build up, and they know this shoe right here is probably is going to be a super huge big release. So they're going to bring out against a holiday that people got money,
right, right.
and that's Easter. Because
Facts.
Thanksgiving is already taken, because that's the 11th. So you might see this as an Easter release where everybody is putting their Easter outfits on and things like that. Could be one of them. Shit, it might be Martin Luther King Day. Who knows?
Might be my birthday, y'all. Might be my birthday, y'all. I wouldn't want these to come out on Easter because I just wouldn't want to see that.
You don't want to see that all over the place.
No, this is supposed to be a special sneaker. Like this is supposed to be a special sneaker. I don't want to see it like just be duplicated like that.
Oh, you're gonna see a million of these.
That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't want to see that for Easter, man. Hopefully they don't do a holiday release. They just do something like spring, maybe early summer, and just let this like there's a lot of sneakers dropping. So even though this is a big sneaker, it could go under the radar.
Yeah,
because the fours is dropping. It's a lot of sneakers dropping.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
the OG white cement fours is dropping.
For sure.
All right, let's do one or two more in sneaker check, man. Shout out to everybody who posted, man. What's up?
Nadine, yesterday she checking off one of her checkbox list. She said she needs somebody with some substance that can afford her. She posted a pair of Air Force One, um, perfect match, perfect pair, Air Forces. She
Okay.
she said that's on her radar right now.
These are like Valentine's slash. It says soulmates or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot going on with this sneaker, but I'm never mad at a pair of Air Force Ones. So let's get into it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's not a bad shoe. Nike always going to put an Air Force One out that looks something like Valentine's. They into things real big. I mean,
right.
if this shit twist right here, go get you a pair of these.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. This should be like real affordable. Should be like a buck, 125 at the most. So
Now, okay, go ahead, Sam.
that's an easy cop. That's an
Yeah,
easy cop if
easy
it's
cop.
like a buck.
So this is what we were talking about when we were talking about phrases or
Right,
words or acronyms. That you see in that second line where it says GS.
right,
If you GS stands for grade school.
right,
So this will not be a release for those that wear bigger sizes. This
right.
is a grade school release. So grade school sizes are what, 11 to 6 or
It might
1
be.
to 6, 1 to
It
7?
might be. It might. Yeah, it might be 1 to 7. It might be 1 to 7 now because they changed it. So, like I said, I'll be doing a video on this soon to give out the specifics. But I think it's 1 to 7. I think
Yeah,
it's
so when you see stuff like that, understand that you might not see your size, and that's because it's telling you that this is going to be released as in a grade school sizes.
right, right. So depending on what size you wear, Nathan, these might not be available in your size. A lot of girls normally be having small feet. They be wearing like fives and sixes and shit though. So
Exactly.
it depends on what size you wear. This will be a grade school release. This will be a grade school release. All right, let's do one more in sneaker check, man. Let's do one
Um,
sneaker check.
let's go to Barb. Barb said, this is not on her list, but she's been checking this out. There's a dunk, a
Okay,
white dunk with a ice check on it.
right. Shout out to Barb.
She said she already copped these, even though she at one point she was liking them. She said she just went on ahead and got them.
As you should. As you should. If anybody has any questions, make sure y'all put that in the chat and in the comment section. Yeah, I'm not mad at a pair of dunks. I probably need a couple more pairs of dunks. I probably need a couple more pairs. I got dunks that I still haven't even worn now.
Yeah,
Like,
I have like 3 pair of pandas I ain't never wore. It's shit.
that's what I'm saying. I got dunks sitting around that I ain't even worn yet. I probably wore one pair. No, I wore two pairs of my dunks.
Yeah,
But yeah, I got a couple pairs sitting around.
but they
But I'm
crazy.
not mad at these. Yeah, I'm not mad
That's
at these.
crazy. And if you know Barb, you know she definitely going to do her 1, 2 on these. You know what I mean? She definitely not. She definitely throw it on and make it pop. So shout out to Barb for saying, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go get them.
Right. I see Angelia in the chat. The other colorway that I saw that was similar to Lee's was trash. I didn't like that colorway.
To
I
them?
like it's another colorway that's dropping that's like these. I seen them on Go,
Okay.
but I didn't like that colorway. But it's a million colorways and dunks, so you'll be able to find something. So, especially if you're like into colleges and things like that. If you have an alma mater, they normally have colorways that matches your school colors. It matches your school colors. So I'm not mad at those. They're not knockoff Jordan ones, Maryland. They're actually before Jordan ones.
Yeah,
They actually came before Jordan ones, and they at one point in time they were bigger than Jordan
for sure.
ones. So Dunks is not a knockoff or a bad shoe. It's not a knockoff or a bad shoe. Man. She said a lot of people at her job have those. She was thinking about them. Yeah. Yeah, that this is like the cool cookout sneaker. This
Mm,
is the cool family gathering sneaker.
for
Like
sure.
something that you can wear that's not too inexpensive. That if it gets messed up, you still cool because you ain't really drop a bag on them. But it's still cool, and you can always find a colorway that can go with anything.
Absolutely.
So dunks is always come in handy just to have a pair. Even if you grab a pair of pandas, it's just good to have because you can always put a fit together with them.
Absolutely.
It comes in handy, man. It comes in handy, man. So that is what's going on in sneaker check. Shout out to everybody who posted today. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, some Kobe's dropped. What's the word on those? The year of the Mambas.
The year of the Mambas,
I think they might have dropped already, or they about to
they
drop.
dropped this weekend. Also, they are on the Foot Lockers app as well. If you wanted to go in there and reserve yourself a pair, they got the Nike Kobe 5 Pronto Year of the Mamba, and it's right here at the top of the pill. You got a color, okay? What you feel? How you feel about these? I know Kobe is your guy. I know you
I'm
definitely
not big on the Kobe fives. I'm a Kobe six fan. This is gonna be a huge collector's item though, just because of the whole Mamba thing and how they have that prominent snake wrapped around the shoe. This is going to be a huge collector's item, and this is going to be should be big in the resale market. If I grabbed them, I would just grab them just for that reason as a collector. I probably this probably wouldn't be a shoe that I would wear, but it would be something that I would grab as a collector's piece. What did you think about it?
they some like that's some to me when I look at these. This is for a core fan,
Right,
core sneaker Kobe head fan who loves Kobe, loves everything about Kobe, loves his shoes. Right here, not something that I will go get, but I can definitely stand it being big because it's the year of the Mamba. We know we celebrate Kobe for
right,
being the Mamba, a killer. And this represents him to the fullest. The purple for the Lakers colorway, the gold in the snake as well,
right.
and his signature Mamba logo at the top is crazy. So it's a good shoe for them,
That's a fact. So I think they're releasing should be if they're not available now, they will be releasing soon. But this is definitely a collector's piece or a resale item.
hmm
Um, so it depends. Maryland, don't start your shit. All right, just ask the question. Just ask the question, Maryland. Don't start your shit. Just ask the question. Don't start your shit. Nadine is saying that she loves these and she will resell them. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So if you do want to make a quick flip, this would be a sneaker that you can make a flip on because all the people who are huge Kobe collectors and resellers will be trying to get these.
for sure.
We'll be trying to get these, man. Marilyn, what is your damn question? What is your question? Crazy. What is your question? If anybody has any questions, make sure y'all put those in the chat and in the comment section. What's next on the board for you, man? It feels like when's the last time you bought a pair?
I did a thing this year, man. I 2024, I did a thing that I didn't think I was going to do. Something that we've been talking about and been talking about and been talking about. And I actually completed my top five.
Oh shit!
And I did something. I had to reward myself for all the hard work, the tireless
You
night.
wait a minute. You rewarded yourself for buying yourself your top five.
I had to reward. I had to reward myself. We work hard. We
Right.
make sure we come on here on time, sometime on Wednesday nights. But this is something that I've been wanting, and I went out and I made it happen.
Right.
I got the solar
Yeezys.
Yeezys.
I ain't mad at
So
that.
anyone know that I've been talking about this shoe since we opened up Telling Me Kicks.
Right.
I
Do
posted
you
this
love
shoe.
do you love that more than a rare October?
Yes,
I feel like I do. If anybody hasn't seen Casanat was recently on the Shannon Sharp show and he had on a pair of rare Octobers and they fell apart just because the sneaker is old
so old. Yep.
and it's like a lot of them are not wearable, but they are still collector's pieces. Is that a wearable shoe?
It's a wearable shoe. I made sure of it.
Okay.
I scoured. I went. I found the laces at the bottom of them have like this weight on them. Um, it's a dopely made shoe. Dopely made shoe.
All right, show the people. Tell the people what's going on here.
So this is the shoe that was on the site for going anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000. I paid a little under 8 for these thousand. So this is the shoe. You work hard, you play hard, you get what you need to get, you get what you want. So this is the shoe right here. This is a Yeezy 2. This is called the Solar. Just a real dope shoe. So you got to treat yourself, and that's what I did. So
I got a question.
uh-huh.
What's the plans for the show?
This shit going right here. It's going right there. Now y'all know I let my mom stab my son, right? My mom can't touch them. I let her stab my son, but she can't touch them. Nah, that's it's crazy that you spend money like that to get what you want, and hopefully you'll wear them. But it means a little bit more to me than just to wear them. I may wear them one time. I may wear them one time, or I may not. They've been in there ever since. That's crazy. I know that's crazy to some people, but you worked to get what you want, and I've been wanting that for a very long time. So, you treat yourself to the things that you want and need.
That's a fact. Marilyn, I seen what you said. We're gonna hit you up after the show. What's your question, Lady B? It's saying, so buy any size. No, I wouldn't say just buy any size just to flex a certain shoe.
Nah.
I mean, some people do that. A lot of collectors do that just to say that they got the shoe. But if I feel like if I don't got the shoe in my size, I don't got the shoe.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to like buy that in like a 14 just to say I got the shoe.
Right.
Because at one point or another, you grow up and things don't be toys no more. It'd be like, all right, I want to put them on, I want to wear them. And you can't walk down the street if you're a 9.5, 10 with a 14, 15 on it, just defeat the purpose.
Facts. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. But people do that. So to each his own. But I just wouldn't do that.
For sure.
I'm a collector, but I'm not a by any means collector.
Yeah, just the flex, right?
Yeah, I'm not a by any means. All right. So she's saying, to flip it. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. I would say stay upper sizes though. I would say like stay from like 9 to like 13 or 14. I would say stay in that range if that's what you're gonna do.
You'll have more success in the higher sizes.
Right.
Like anywhere from 11, maybe 15, because those are harder to get.
Right.
The common sizes, believe it or not, are 7s to 9.5 and 10s. Right. That's what majority of the world is rocking. So when you get to the bigger sizes, that's where you get a little bit more. You get less of the sneaker being made, right, and a little bit more demand. You'll have a sneaker that may be in a size 9, $500, but it could be in a size 13, 14 for 11, just because of the demand is high and the supply is low.
Facts. So yeah, I would be mindful of the size. You don't want to get like a grade school size, nothing like that. Yeah. Those are not good when it comes to reselling.
Yeah.
All right, people. Does anybody have any more questions as we wrap up episode 175? Make sure y'all.
What's next for you? What's on your next joint?
What's the release date on the cements?
They come in like February, ain't they? I think they slow walking this.
Yeah, they slow walking.
They slow walking this. But if everything comes to be the truth, it looks like there's a release every week.
Right.
It looks like they releasing something, if not every week, every 2 weeks.
I also want people to know that it's not going to be just Jordans. There also is going to be other retros that are going to be released. I think there's going to be a couple Bo Jacksons in there. I've seen a couple Andre Agassi's already hit the streets.
I've seen a pair of What's the
A
kid?
lot of Air Maxes, a lot of those special Air Maxes,
I
like
seen the Barry Sanders. I seen them supposed to be releasing.
the
So
Deion Sanders is coming.
ooh.
Those 9.5 Air Maxes that y'all love, they are coming. It's going to be a lot of other sneakers outside of Jordans that are going to be re-released as well. So just make sure y'all are up to date with your sneakers app, with the Nike app. Make sure y'all tune in to Teller Me Kicks. We gonna tell y'all what's coming. So
Shout outs to the team that made it to the playoffs too. You know what I mean. I know y'all be getting
green
y'all a
team?
lot of slack, but I think shout out to the Detroit Lions. We got some people here that like the Lions. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Minnesota Vikings. Um, the Patriots didn't make it. Nah, not this
Okay.
year. That's what
Patriots
I'm
didn't
taking
make
shots
it.
at Helen and Lady B. Nah, I know my Cowboys ain't make it either, but
My Browns was
they be
horrible.
kicking out. Helen be kicking our ass in her I be seeing her on her joint, killing the Cowboys.
All right, Lady B is asking, does your sneaker collection make you rich if you flipped your collection?
What's rich? What's
Right.
rich? Because
What
rich
amount is
to
rich?
you or rich to somebody else might just be a couple dollars.
Right.
I wouldn't say my collection $1,000,000. No, it's a couple dollars, but it ain't. I'm a thousandaire. We ain't a millionaire over
Facts.
here. Shit, that should have been flipped in a minute.
That's a fact. Yeah, I would say that my sneaker collection is in the thousands as well, but it means more to me. Like that amount
Yeah,
is not what it means to me as having a sneaker. Like it means more to me to have the actual sneaker than whatever that amount would be.
yeah. Like this sneaker shit that we do, right? What you get from us is more nostalgia and homage and our true love for a sneak than it is. We coming on here every week to tell y'all how to flip, what sneaker to get to flip. Nah, this really is a love for a shoe. Like we really had genuine love for this shoe. We might have not been able to get it when we was young for whatever reason. But now that we have the means, the resources, the opportunities to get it, we doubling back to get it because of what it meant for us in that period of time, plus how big that shoe was when it came out. So that's what it meant.
And I like wearing our sneakers from those times over what's going on today.
For sure.
I'm sorry. That's just me.
Especially in the city that we live in.
All right.
Like swag is real big. Like hustling, meaning like that whole allure type of vibe is big. So like certain shoes is head turners. Not saying we do it for attention, but it's just certain things get attention just because people are like, damn, I remember them joints.
Right.
I ain't seen them since forever, and it get to sparking up a conversation. We can talk about the different times in the city when you know what I mean. So it just mean a lot to certain people at certain times, especially in certain cultures.
That's a fact. Lady B's asking, "What's up with the Jalen Brown sneakers?" I haven't heard anything else
How would you?
like as far as availability. I think they looked at all right. I'm not mad at the
Who
sneaker.
we with the Lane?
I don't remember the brand. I don't remember the brand, but I wasn't mad at the sneaker design. I don't think they're available yet for purchase. Like they're probably still going through production. So look for around maybe All Star break,
I
if
forgot.
anything. If anything, they'll release something around either All Star break or playoffs. Those are prominent sneaker like signature sneaker release times. So if they are going to release anything this year, it's going to be either All Star break or the beginning of the playoffs. So that's
Lady
what I
B.
was.
Also, when is the SB Pines coming? They're not. That
Yeah,
sneaker came out 23, was it?
yeah, 23.
So we probably won't see that
It was a
sneaker.
sneaker of the year for 23.
Yeah, we're not going to see that retro no time soon.
But the price isn't really too bad,
Yeah, you
even
can go
resale.
X right now and get them probably
Three
three,
something.
four,
Three
four.
something.
They got
Three
the
something.
coming this. They got the blues and them burgundy ones coming out.
Three something ain't even bad because the sneaker retail for like 225, right?
Absolutely. So
So
300. Like when you think of it like that, I'm like, that's a steal. for
Yeah,
that sneaker.
yeah. So low threes, 350 maybe is not bad a price to pay for SB Pies. I
Yeah,
rock
right now,
with
if T wanted them sneaks, right, and the 8.5, it just came up on the screen. They 303,
it. Right,
and they retailed at 225 back in March of 2023. So you can get those sneakers now at unbelievable prices. Like a woman's 10 is the 8.5 in boys and men's, which is again 303.
right.
So you winning right now on them shoes. If you wanted them, you still on them at this point.
Yeah, the price isn't bad. Just you might have to pay a little extra than regular retail price, but it's worth it because it was the sneaker of the year in 23. Like it was the sneaker of the year, so it's worth it. It's worth it. I would say it's worth it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Does anybody else have any more questions? Yeah, like I said, I'm waiting on the white cement fours. Um, I'm trying to see if I'm going to double up on either the Columbia Blue 11s or the Jordan 3s, black cements.
Mm.
Trying to see if I want to just go ahead and double up on them right now while the prices are a
No,
lot of them is like under retail price. So I might double up on that right now. Other than that, I am waiting on the Deion Sanders to drop.
when they drop,
Maybe March.
I seen them on a I seen them on this on Facebook today, and they would look clean. Somebody had them on their bed; they look clean.
Right? Maybe March. So Lady B, I would say though you should go up a half a size. SB Prime, you want go
Yeah,
up, right?
yeah, go
Go
up.
up a half size. Go up a half a size on them. SB Prime Force. Go up a half a size. All right, people. Does anybody else have any more questions? Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Game 7 because I'm pissed off about a couple of things. You know, a lot of my girls is in trouble. Like there's shit going on. Like
Why, why Shorty say LeBron kidnapped them?
that's what I'm saying, man. There's a lot of shit going on right now. So make sure y'all tune into Game 7 tomorrow. NFL playoffs start this weekend, right?
Yeah, NFL playoffs start this weekend. Wild card rounds.
Mm.
Yeah, so you got a lot of big matchups. Everybody is playing except two teams, and that's the number one team. The Detroit Lions are not playing this week, and the Kansas City Chiefs are not playing. But everybody else is either playing Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday NFL playoffs. So make sure y'all big football fans, make sure y'all tune in. This is a prominent time as we get ready for the Super Bowl. As we
Sure.
get ready for the Super Bowl,
Get
man.
ready for the get ready.
Get ready, man. So like I said, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for the return of Game 7. Yes, we were all for the holidays, people. It was nobody was getting in trouble.
Yo,
We were just all for the
like,
holidays.
all right, so say T kicked y'all up, kicked you off the network. Like, him and Eve been on live, and y'all ain't been. I said, damn, I'm still here. Like the three
Yeah.
of us is cool. We straight. Like
No,
they cool.
nobody got in trouble, man. We just took off some time for the holidays. I figured that would be a great time, for everybody to get a break and a reset. And I felt like a lot of y'all was saying y'all was on your family shit, so I didn't want to be doing shows and everybody is on their family shit. So I figured that was a great time to have y'all know I would come on and work every fucking day. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I would come on and work every fucking day. But I'll be trying to, be there for the people, man. Be there for the people. Be there for the people. And like I said, we do these live shows for y'all, man. So that's what it is, man. Any last words, good brother?
Nah, just be chill, everybody. I'll have a wonderful, safe holiday. I mean, not holiday. Wonderful, safe New Year. For real, for real. Just be positive. Do everything you can to just and improve the overall health of you and your life. That's all
What
that.
what is your 2025 sneaker outlook?
A lot of sneaks.
A lot of
There's a
sneaks.
lot of that's coming. There's a lot of things that we're gonna be able to put our hands on that we ain't been able to put our hands on in a long time. Um, I think 2025 is going to be one of them game changing years. And the reason why that is, and people are like, well, why 2025? It's 40 years. It actually is the 40-year anniversary of the Jordan brand.
Okay.
So you got to celebrate that. 40 years of like that's longevity. I've been on the earth for 44 of those years. So 40 years of one product that has lasted a lifetime is dope. Nike is also celebrating, their 40 years. Because if we remember from the movie, Nike was reborn
Right.
from the signing of Michael Jordan, and
Right.
they almost died. So a lot of stuff has to it goes back to Jordan. A lot of the things that we how we consume basketball, how we consume fashion when it comes to footwear, it all has to go back to one man and his dominance and prominence, and that's dope.
That's a fact. And I will say that Nike is still under the gun. So y'all gonna see Nike do a lot of things this year because they don't want to lose their number one spot.
Mm-hmm.
So since Nike is under the gun right now, they trying to bust a move.
Yeah. They killing things though, because when they this 25 year is going it's shutting everything down because nobody not going to want nothing else. You know what I mean? No, and it's rumored that Kanye might be going back home. You know,
We'll see.
who knows? Travis Scott, he got his sneakers doing very well over there. So who knows what 2025 is going to be? Nike, one of them companies that you can't keep them down for long.
That's a
They're
fact.
going to figure a way to find a way to continue to stay relevant, just like McDonald's.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, people. Does anybody have any more questions? Also tomorrow, at the end of Game 7, we will do the top five gangster flicks. So we will do top five gangster flicks tomorrow. It
I'm,
was
I'm
another thing.
behind you now, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching some shit today. I was watching Medicine Society earlier, and I realized like a lot of shit from Medicine Society is really prominent in my life. Like Computer Love became one of my favorite songs from that movie. So
That's my favorite.
um,
My top fives.
that's what I'm saying. So watching some of these movies does spark where a lot of things were instilled into you as a kid.
Tell me what's going on TV. I don't really, but now that football is kind of winding down, what y'all watching?
It's not really nothing on TV like that. I seen like me and Isha's doing our Married at First Sight recap, so make sure y'all tune in for that. We will be dropping a new one soon. As an episode just dropped last night. That was crazy. Other than that, I seen people watching that girl movie or whatever. It's a Tyler Perry movie, so I'm skeptical. But I've seen people saying that they loved it or whatever.
That
They was crying.
eight joint or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what his
But
movie.
yeah, but I didn't watch it yet. It is starring Kerry Washington. I love Kerry Washington, so I'll give it a chance just because of her. But I'm still skeptical and on the
She making
fence.
faces in this joint.
I can't. I don't know. I didn't start it yet. I don't know. I didn't start it yet. What is the other joint it's a movie called The Forge or something that I've seen people into or whatever. It's like a coming of age movie for men, I guess. It's about a young kid who was going through some shit at home or whatever, and he found a mentor, and they was like heavy into their church thing. Um, and I guess it's just showing like him becoming a man. And I seen people was like, I don't think it's okay. But I see people like going over the fence with it, but it's all right. Other than that, yeah, we're still waiting for things to come back. I seen that P Valley. Nah, I cried the whole movie because you're a crybaby, Angela. I was watching it like, why? What did you cry at? Like, I was confused. Like, what was people crying at? I didn't see nothing to cry about.
That's the
Like,
Tyler Perry joint.
no, this is the Forge. This is the shit I was talking about with the young boy
Oh, okay.
coming up in the church and all that. What was you crying at? That's what I want to ask people in the chat that watched the Forge. What was y'all crying about? Like, what was it to cry about? Because I didn't really see nothing to cry about. But yeah, we're waiting for shows. The holidays and shit just passed, so shows are going to be starting to come back soon. P Valley dropped a trailer, so it should be coming soon.
Get the hell
Um,
out. They dropped the trailer.
yeah, they dropped the trailer. P Valley's coming soon. They do have Suits LA. I need to check out and see what that's about. So I'm gonna check out Suits LA and see what's going on with that. Other than that, I did start the Lioness. I like that.
Yo, they about to burn your place down, dog. A news flash just came across the phone saying that a new fire has now started in Hollywood.
Yeah, LA is on fire right now. So
Threatening Hollywood.
prayers to everybody on the West Coast. That is my second home. So it is hitting all the prominent areas. Like I seen Game had showed like his whole jaw on fire. So it's hitting the Palisades. It's hitting Calabasas. It's hitting all the like high prominent areas in LA. So prayers to all the people in LA that are dealing with these fires.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what these people are talking about in the comments before we get out of here.
All right.
I'm not watching Equalizer, especially if it's not the one. If it's that's a Queen Latifah jaw, I'm not watching that. Yeah, Queen Latifah is the Equalizer now.
The only Equalizer we know is Denzel, right?
Yeah, that's Denzel. It's Denzel. I'm not watching the Queen Latifah Equalizer. I'm cool. I'm cool. So yeah, I see people in the chat saying that they crying just because he turned his life around or whatever. It's like, okay.
They crying because of what?
The young boy turned his life around. Like, okay.
I got a question. Like, I want you to tackle this on the process.
Cry about.
I want to wish y'all take on the young lady that they made get in front of the church and apologize for being pregnant.
I didn't see that. I didn't see
so,
that.
her pastor made her get up in front of the church and apologize for getting pregnant. She's a little teenage girl, and she had to get up there, and they said it was a lot of people in the comments said it was humiliating, huh?
Where was her parents?
Sitting in a pew, and her mom came on there and said, "Hey, I support the church, and accountability is key and necessary. She shouldn't have been doing it, so consequences and repercussions for that." And a lot of people has been saying that the church is going too far.
Welcome to the show, Chino Stress. Great job last night. Do y'all know what Noah was talking about with the young lady being what do they call that?
Humiliated?
Chastised, I guess.
Chastised.
Do y'all know what Nell was talking about with the young lady being chastised in front of the church?
I'm gonna send a video to you.
All right.
But yeah, it's when I seen it, I was like, wow. But then I seen the comments, and her mom even put out a statement like, "Yo, chill," like, because the pastor was saying, "Yo, we not going to celebrate this. She's not going to have no baby shower, and if she do, we as the congregation ain't showing up into none of that because this is wrong. You should not be being celebrated for something that you did the wrong way." And made her get up there in front of the congregation and apologize.
That's wild. First of all, I'm not doing that to my kids. Even though I'm not in agreement with teenage pregnancies, I'm still not putting you in front of the fucking pew for them to chastise you because they be doing a lot of shit behind doors as well. Yeah. So stop the nonsense. But yeah, I think that's outlandish. I'll see the video and see what they talk about.
For sure.
So yeah, Lady B saying nobody said nothing to the boy. Which normally happens because he's not the one who got pregnant. So I mean,
I don't think they said nothing to the boy because he wasn't in church. They made her stand up in front of the church and apologize.
I think even if he was in church, they probably still wouldn't have said nothing to him just because they just look at that
the girl.
Yeah, they just look at that differently. Even though that's wrong, I just think
sure.
That's just what it is. That's just what it is. But yeah, I think that's crazy. How did you think about it? What did you think about it?
I thought it was crazy because who are we? Who are we to sit there and judge what somebody else did? We imperfect and we do sinful things and stuff like that to make that girl get up there and humiliate her. or to try to humiliate.
What was the age? You remember?
I think she was no more than like 15, 16, 17 years old. She was a young girl. When you see the video, you're going to see that she's not like a mature girl like that. She's a young girl, and she get up there and she apologized. She got pregnant, and she said, "I want to come up here and I apologize for."
In those instances, Lady B, I don't think it's a point that the church is saying for her to get a abortion. I think that they're just saying like this is just um, I don't know if they want to call it disrespectful, you being too grown, whatever. However they view it is like you just shouldn't be pregnant at that young age. So I don't think that they're saying that in efforts to get her to get an abortion. I think that they're trying to humiliate her for the act,
Mm-hmm.
for the initial act of just being pregnant.
But after you humiliate her, the baby still comes.
Right.
So, like, instead of rallying around a young lady and supporting her, you can have a conversation behind closed doors,
Right.
and let her know that's wrong. But at the end of the day, the baby is still going to be here, and she's still, regardless of whatever, every day, every time she walks into that church, that baby is going to be with her. So, like, does she have to stand in front of the congregation, or y'all going to exile her because?
That's a fact, Lady B.
It was crazy.
That's a fact, Lady B. They do be sleeping with the congregation, and I've heard horror stories about that. So
yeah,
all of that is outlandish, man. All of that is outlandish. But prayers to all involved, man. They gotta chill. Leave Shorty alone, man. If she's like 11 or 12, then I'm not mad at the church putting her out on Front Street. Cause that's a little wild. Yeah, I think if she's 11 or 12, that's a little wild. But if she's 15 or 16, welcome to America. If she's 15 or 16, welcome to America. I'm not saying that that's a good thing.
Girl grew up in the church. Like, her mom put out a statement because her mom was saying, I think people were trying to find the girl's Instagram handle so they can send her money and throw her a baby shower and stuff like that. And the mother was saying, no, stop. Like, I support my church wholeheartedly. Like, here it is right here. A lot of people in the comments said it was humiliating, huh?
Where was her parent?
I want to apologize to everybody in here because I am pregnant.
Does that say age?
Yeah, she crying and shit.
I just hope that y'all all forgive me and pray for me.
I just sent it to you too. On Instagram.
All right, we'll talk about that maybe on the prophecies or at a later date. I think that's a little crazy. What is
right in front of the
third world countries have young pregnancies. We as a country look at I think just relationships in general way different than other countries. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's a conversation to be had. That's a conversation to be had.
So this was in Hampton, Virginia. Shout out to Hampton, Virginia.
You gonna cuss everybody out in the church, Sarah? Sarah cussing everybody out in the church. She said, at the church, I'm gonna cuss everybody out. Sarah is shut out, man. You can't cuss everybody out at the church, Sarah. That is outlandish. You can't cuss everybody else out the church. But I would, if it was me, I would have just left.
Yeah, he was wilding though, because the pastor said some crazy shit. Like he said, you have to repent. I don't care how you look at it. Right. She already know what time it is. We're not going to condone your sin now. So ain't no baby shower going on. You lose that privilege when you had a baby out of wedlock. Thank God that God didn't take you out of here. He said those words. So who the hell is he to play God?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Lady B said she would have been giving up. She would have been dropping a dime on everybody. She would have been dropping a dime on everybody. You fucking this person, and you doing this, and you did that, but let's not forget about you.
That though. Snitching crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
I ain't even get her Zaxby's meal. She's
I'm
still
just out. I'm just out. I ain't even dealing with that. I ain't even dealing with that. I'm just out. I'm just out. But welcome to Telling Me Kicks, everybody. This is episode 175. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Continue to like and share the video. Continue to post your comments. Like I said, stay tuned for that sneaker terms video. I will be dropping a review video on the Jordan 11 Columbia Blues. Um, we do have what the fuck is this shit called again? I keep forgetting. Splash Wednesdays next week. Tomorrow, Game 7. And there will be a recap dropping of Married at First Sight. The last episode should be coming soon, so maybe I'll drop it on Friday or Saturday. If anybody else doesn't have any more questions, we can get up out of here. And until the next time, people, y'all have a good one. Stay out of the nasty weather. And be mindful of people driving crazy outside because I'll be raised. I seen a little dog get ran over yesterday. So be careful, people. Be
damn.
careful.
Been on here since the New Orleans thing either. Shout outs to the
Yeah, and prayers to all the people in New Orleans that was affected by that nasty attack. I don't know if it's a conspiracy or whatever, or people just losing their minds and going crazy. But be careful, like I said, be careful when you're out and about. Make sure you have your hands on the pulse and stay out of the way as much as you can, people. That's what I'm saying. Stay out of the way as much as you can, man.
facts.
All right, we up out of here, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Deuces.